Hi, welcome back. I want to spend a few minutes today and talk about Groundpath, and specifically there's a piece in Selim Tau that I want to talk a little bit about. And as you know from going through Chumq, from doing that section of the system, when you work through the Chumq and the Toima, you start to develop your Groundpath and you start to be able to deliver energy from the ground to your fist so that this becomes connected. So when it hits something, you don't topple over, it's actually connected into the ground. So what I want to do is expand a little bit on that today. And specifically, when we play this part of Selim Tau, when this extends out, it's pretty easy to feel that there's Groundpath. Okay, I'm pushing forward. If there was something there, it's connected. It's not like this that I'm going to get pushed over. It's in a good position where I can connect with my hip and connect with my heel and drive this forward using my elbow. The part that people don't always think about, and I want to focus on today, is what happens when you bring this back. And this again is a Groundpath. This is an element that contains Groundpath. So when we bring this back, circling hand, when we bring this back, this gets pulled back by the elbow, for sure. The elbow is pulling it back. But it's not exactly, that's not the whole story. When this one comes back, it comes back with Groundpath. And what that means is, even though it's going backwards, if somebody was pressing on it, it's connected into the ground. So this one pushes forward. That's a natural one to see, depending on the height of your enemy. This circles. And then when I bring this back, I bring it back, I position my body so that if somebody was pressing on it, it would still have a connection with the ground. It would be able to sustain. So I don't have it kind of in a bad position where I can get pushed over. I pretend, or I imagine, that my Groundpath is still intact. So if it runs into something, even though it's coming back, it's got some resistance against it. So if it runs into something, so if somebody were to press on it, even though it's going backwards, they would meet with Groundpath. It wouldn't just collapse. So I'm not just bringing this hand back, in absence of having a connection with the ground. It's always connected. It's always able to withstand a little bit of force if somebody was to press on it. By the design, the way it's structured, the way the elbow's down, and the way the energy is connecting through the hip into the ground. That's all I wanted to say about this section of Selim Tau as it relates to Groundpath for this video. Once again, I thank you all for watching. I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, bye for now. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can get a lot more exciting, informational, helpful, useful, valuable, excellent stuff by picking up one or the entire 9-disc set of my Blu-ray DVDs that I have here. We have enough for everybody, as you can tell. So feel free to run over to your local favorite internet store and pick up a copy or an entire set. While you're there, you'll probably notice that I have 2 books, Wing Chun Compendium Volume 1 and Volume 2. They also follow the entire curriculum, Wing Chun curriculum, so while you're there, you might want to pick up some of those as well.